We are back with the start of the second period. Apologies for the stream cutting out. We are using a hotspot, and we are, as the manager of the building called it, we are basically in a prison right now with all the steel, cement, and other things that go into this building. Scores 2-1. Clemson scored on a very questionable penalty shot call on a hook, supposedly. Puck now in the near corner. Sent up for Marino. Marino taking off the puck. Delayed offsides. Bunch sends it back in. Picked up now by Benedetto. Held in by Kokoska. Takes a hit there from Vanderleest. Wrapped all the way around. Gers on it for Tennessee. Taken off the puck by Vanderleest. Held in by Kokoska. Kokoska fires a shot. Just wide of Badger. Circle now. Gets sent all the way down. This might be an icing. And will be. 18:52 left here in this second period. Tennessee still out shooting Clemson. 13-12. But as I said just a few seconds ago, Clemson scored on a penalty shot. Both teams are 1 for 3 on the power play thus far. Tennessee's goal coming off the stick of Drew King, tipped in by Marino. Face-off won by Clemson. Tennessee comes away with it. Gers on it now in the far corner. Cuts back, sends it up to the point, and Barrett fires a shot. Tipped in front by Magazzini. Shot there by Clark. And sent wide. Paul Hart unable to hold the line. Barrett on it now for Tennessee behind Shaw. Sends it off the glass out of the zone. Dodging a hit there was Heinold. Magazzini could not control. Shot fired in on Shaw and covered up. Paul Hart exchanging words with McEwen. A little bit. DeGenova sends it up for Carline, leaves it there for King. Puck gets sent back in the zone by Brucker. Donovan wraps it all the way around for Carline. Trying to send it to King, gets picked off as Carter dumps it back in to the Clemson end. Sent up for McKellen and chipped into neutral zone. Donovan plays it back. Sends it up for DeGenova. Chips it in. Eggmeyer to play it as it gets sent out of play. 17:29 left in this second period. Clemson wanting an explanation as to why the faceoff is in their end after they're the ones that cleared it. Carline fires backhand, saved there by Badger. King wraps it back for Carline. Carline centering it for Carter. Nice save there by Badger. Carline on it now. Sends it across for DeGenova. Fires a shot. Another save by Badger. Carter on it now in the corner battling. Sent up for Blomqvist. DeGenova fires a shot blocked by Carter. On it now is Dubose. King sends it for DeGenova. Fires a shot. Blocked in front by Blomqvist. Blomqvist now. One-on-one with Donovan. Gets it around him into the corner. Puck comes up. Saved there by Shaw. Puck comes free now, and a penalty coming up to Tennessee. DeGenova to play it, and play will be blown dead. 2-minute slashing call coming up here. On Donovan. 16:34 left here in the second period. Excuse me. Penalty coming to King. One of the big penalty killers for this Tennessee team. One back by Clemson. Down below that goal line out, the hash marks. Shot fired. Sent wide. Puck comes up to the front. Bunch trying to chip it out of the zone. And faceoff will be outside of the zone. Face-off won by Engineering. Clemson comes away with it. Blomquist sends it over for Brucker. Back to Blomquist. Blomquist sends it forward there for Heinold as he plays it around behind. Shot fired. Saved there by Shaw and cleared. Blomquist holds the line. Gloved the puck down. Over now for Heinold. Heinold up to Blomquist. Blomquist over for Brucker. Sperduto unable to control. Puck comes up to Kopf as puck will now come out of the Tennessee zone. 15:30 left in this second period and 56 seconds left on the King minor. Puck gets in behind Shaw. Engineering there to play it. Wraps it around where Blomquist picks it up. Shot fired. Sails high over Shaw. Puck gets wrapped back around. Kokoska trying to play it. Lets it go through. McEwen on it now. Drops it for Heinold. Shot fired. Goes wide. Off the back of the cage. Dubose on it now. Takes a shot there from Sperduto. Clemson coach not happy with that hit from Sperduto. Owen Turner on it now. Sends it up for Blomquist. Blomquist back to Owen Turner. Unable to control. Gets in all the way down for McEwen. Back to Owen Turner. Owen Turner fires a shot. Blocker to side by Shaw. Bunch trying to clear. Bodied there by Dubose. Puck comes free in the middle of the circle. Trying to clear now. Kokoska able to get it out. Clemson regroups and comes right back in. Shot fired, saved there by Shaw. 14:09 left in the second period. Score remains 2-1 as shots are even at 17 apiece. Face off to the left of Shaw, one forward by Clemson. Puck comes free in front. Save there. 2 saves, 3 saves. As Clemson puts it home. 14:02 left in the second period. Score is now 3-1 Clemson. Face-off won by Clemson again. Shot fired wide of Shaw. Carter trying to clear the zone. And puck now comes free all the way down to the Clemson end. Benedetto on it. Sends around, King picks it off. King in the corner gets tripped up. Penalty coming up here. Play blown early. Carline touches the puck, whistle's blown. Penalty coming up to Clemson though. 2 minutes for tripping. Face off to the right of Badger. Magazzini to take the draw for Tennessee. Wins it back straight to DiGenova. Sends it over for Sperduto. Sperduto walks the line, sends it for DiGenova. DiGenova sends it across for Engineering. Engineering fires shot. Sent just wide. DiGenova on it now. Blomquist trying to clear the zone. Magazzini holds the line. McEwen on it now. Sends it all the way down. Shaw plays it there for Sperduto. 13:05 left in the second period. Sperduto fakes the pass, gives it to Engineering. Engineering gains the Clemson line. Into the near corner now. Sends it up for Magazzini. Magazzini back to Engineering. Engineering leaves it there. Played up, back for Engineering. Engineering down for Magazzini. Carter there to pick it up. Carter up for DiGenova. Over for Sperduto now. Back to DiGenova. To Carter. At the bottom of the circle to Sperduto, top of the zone. Sperduto walks in, sends it over for Engineering. Engineering fires shot. Saved there by Badger. Magazzini centers it. Up to Sperduto. Sperduto winds up. Fakes the shot down to Carter now. Carter centering it for Engineering. Over to DiGenova in the far corner. Down for Carter. Carter can't play. Engineering picks it up along the half wall and drops it for Carter. Carter sitting there, sends it for Engineering, top of the circle, all the way up for Sperduto. 35, over for DiGenova. DiGenova fires shot, just wide. As the puck comes out of the zone on that shot. Sperduto to play it. Clemson in the middle of a change. Sperduto cuts through the neutral zone. Gains the line. Sperduto walks in, fires it wide. Marino on it, wraps it for Bunch. Bunch at the hash marks now. Drops it for Kokoska. Down for Carline at the hash marks. Back up to Kokoska. Even terms on the ice. Kokoska comes back and plays it. Shot fired high over Shaw. King with the puck now. Sends it over for Marino. Marino sends it in to the opposite corner. Carline on it for Tennessee. Carline taken off the puck by Bridges. Marino with it now. Takes a big hit from Heinold. No icing here. Kokoska behind Shaw. Dodges a hit from McEwen. Tie it up with two Clemson players trying to get the puck. Kokoska made sure Heinold took a seat. Puck sent back in. No icing call here. King with the puck. Fires it up for Carline. Carline can't control. Sent across here. Where Blomquist takes it into the Tennessee end. Blomquist tied up by Paul Hart. Carline now into the Clemson end. Has a little bit of help, glove down by Badger. .10:03 left in the second period. Score remains 3-1. Magazzini take the face-off for Tennessee. and 1. Clark sends it down into the corner. Magazzini there to pick it up. Puck comes free. Paulhart on it. Chips it back into the Clemson end. Picked up by Bryant and sent over for Blomquist. Blomquist chips it into the Tennessee zone. Paulhart there to play it behind the goal line. Paulhart wraps it for Barrett. Barrett circles back behind Shaw. Waiting for some movement, gives it to Gers. Back to Barrett now. To Paulhart. Back to Barrett. Over for Clark. Clark able to chip it out of the zone. Stapleton on it. Dogged there by Gers and Magazzini. Clemson enters the zone. Shaw without a stick now. Gers coming into the Clemson end. Gets around the defender. Gers. Turned around, no call. Clemson making their way back into the Tennessee end now. Romeo leaves it there. Nice save there by Brandon Shaw. Clark able to clear the zone. Tennessee in the middle of a change. Sent up for Carnell. Carline with it. Able to chip it back in. Near corner now. Puck comes free. In the neutral zone, King with it. King still has possession, taking 2 hits. And gets it into the Clemson end. Vanderlest on it now. Chipped in. Your Shaw plays it and covers up. Clemson wanting a penalty there. Not going to get one. 8:14 left in the second period. As a Clemson player is shaken up a little bit. Slow to get up anyways. Face off to the left of Shaw. 1 back to Donovan. Donovan wraps around for Carline. Carline unable to play. Now Carline has the puck. Trying to send it over for Carter. Comes free. Donovan walks in. Into the near corner now. All the way behind Bridges. Badger takes a hit. Carline with the puck. Carline fires a shot. Nice save there by Badger. Talk fires a shot, saved again. Wrapped all the way around. Donovan unable to control. Owen Turner on it. Hits King, but King comes away with the puck. Chipped all the way for Carline. As Badger plays it to the half wall. Talk on it now for Tennessee. Walks behind Badger. And loses possession. Hamill takes the Clemson player off the puck. Talk comes away with it. Northern fires a shot blocked in front. Talk fires. Saved there by Badger. Carline on the puck. Oh, shit. Donovan on it now. Fires a shot. Saved there by Badger as he covers up. Clemson still complaining, wanting penalties. And a penalty coming up to Clemson. They're still trying to sort all this out. Heinold going to the box for roughing. Tennessee gets another chance on the power play. Puck gets sent out of play. Face-off coming back to the right of Badger. 7:01 left in the second period. Tied up right at the faceoff dot. Comes free now along the half wall. Sperduto with it. Sperduto walking the line a little bit. Cuts back. Nice little spin move. Sends it down for DeGenova. Top of the circle. Fires. Blocked in front by McEwen. DeGenova again with the puck. Top of zone. Fires shot tipped in front by Carter. And sent wide. DeGenova holds the line. Chips it back in. Played down by Blomquist. Sperduto to pick it up for Tennessee. 1:16 left on this power play. Sent up for DeGenova. Trying to chip it in. Marino drops it for DeGenova. All the way across for Bunch. Bunch gains the line. Waits for helpers. Trying to send it across for Marino. Gets it to Engineering. Instead up to Sperduto. Sperduto down to Bunch. Top of the circle back to Sperduto. Sperduto winds up. Shot off the post. Pete Bunch picks up the rebound. Top of the circle now. Back to Sperduto. Sperduto winds up again. Down to Bunch. Bunch. Fires shot. Swallowed up by Badger. 43 seconds left on the Heinold minor penalty. 5:48 left in the second period. Face off to the left of Badger. One back by Tennessee. Kokoska over to King. Down for Carline. Carline chips it down for Bunch, bottom of the circle. Bunch walks in, sends it to Carline at the hash marks, and he wraps it back for Bunch. Bunch below the goal line, walks up now. Sends it up for King. King at the top of the zone, fires shot. Glove down by Badger. Face off again to the left of Badger. One back by Bunch. Marino sends it for Kokoska. Kokoska walks in. Top of the circle. Untouched. Fires a shot. Sends it high. King unable to get there in time to hold the zone, but sends it across for Kokoska. Wide open in the neutral zone. Trying to send it across as Clemson wraps it back down. Even terms on the ice now. Tennessee 1 for 5 on the power play. Bunch sitting all alone at the blue line. Starts skating up now. Up for Marino. Marino through the neutral zone. Gets it to where Bunch plays it into the half boards. Barrett on it now. Nobody home. Taken in by Kopf. Kopf whiffs on the shot. King on him. McEwen now. Fires shot wide of Shaw. Carline picks it up. Nobody moving for Carline. He sends it across for streaking King. No icing. King there with the puck. Takes a hit. Trying to send it up for Barrett. Picked off there by Kopf. Barrett on Kopf. Kopf gets around Barrett. Fires a shot and scores. Dangling all the way through Barrett and puts it right under the blocker of Shaw. 4-1. Clemson. 4:09 left in the second period. Center ice face-off now. Magazzini to take it. One forward by Clemson, but Paulhart comes away with it for Tennessee. Paulhart up for Gers. Gers trying to clear the zone, gets tripped up. No call. Wrapped back down by Blomquist. Shot fired and scores. Blomquist with the one-timer. 5-1. As Gers was laying down, one of the Clemson players came by and gave him a nice little pet to the head. 3:52 left here in the second period. One back by Clemson. Back to DeBose. Sent into the Tennessee end. Tolk there to play it. Tolk trying to send it up for Bunch. Tied up along the corner in the corner now. Centering try. DeGenova picks it off. Off to the side of the net. Tolk gloves it down. Tolk now sends it around where DeGenova will play it. Sends it up out of the zone. Bunch on it now for Tennessee. Bunch taken off the puck by the Clemson defenseman. Marino on it. As Pete Bunch's helmet comes off. And play is blown dead. Face-off coming outside the zone. One back by King. Tolk on it. As Blomqvist dangles around Carline. Blomqvist again. In the far corner. Fired in front. No call here. Tolk chips it ahead for Carline. Not going to get there in time. And Badger's just going to cover up. Ferrone for Clemson shaken up a little bit after taking a hit from King. Face off to the right of Badger. King to take the draw. Wins it to Carter. Carter fires a shot. Blocked in front. King comes away with the puck now in the near corner. Dog there. Sends it up for DeGenova. DeGenova walks. Sends it across for Tolk. Tolk fires a shot. Tipped in front by Carline. Sends it high. DeGenova overskates the puck. Clemson now. Tolk on it over for DeGenova. DeGenova trying to leave it there for Carter. And finally gets it to him. Carline on his horse. Putting pressure on Benedetto. Gers on the puck now for Tennessee. 2-on-1 for Clemson if they hurry. Nice play by Paulhart to take out the Clemson player. And a penalty coming up now for a trip. What looked like a nice clean hip check from Paulhart turned out to be a tripping minor. 1:54 left here in the second period. And Clemson goes back to the power play. Face-off won by Engineering. Bunch able to chip it out of the zone. Bunch gains possession of the puck short-handed. Circles around, takes a hit. Clemson now. Along the half wall, send it up for Blomqvist. Down now for Kopf. Up to McEwen. Fires shot, crossbar and out. Brucker on it now for Clemson. Sends it up for McEwen. McEwen. Across. Tipped in front by Bunch. Glove down by McEwen. Saved there by Shaw. Puck still loose in front. And they score. 6-1. Clemson. 1:06 left in the second period. Face off one forward by Magazzini. Clemson comes away with it though. Puck sent in to the Tennessee end. Paul Hart there to play it. Up for Clark, back to Paul Hart. Paul Hart wraps it for Barrett. Barrett up for Gers. Gers sends it across for Magazzini. Unable to control. On it now is Romeo. Romeo, centering try. Paul Hart and Romeo tied up. Magazzini with the puck now. Fires it wide. Gers drops it there. Paul Hart not there. Paul Hart sends it to Gers. Gers able to chip it into the Clemson end. Gers taken out a little bit. As puck comes to the half wall and out of the zone. This will go down for an icing with 5.5 seconds left. Face-off one back by King. Barrett unable to get there in time, and that'll do it for this second period. At the end of the second, score is 6-1. Shots are even at 25 apiece. We will be back for the third period. Shot fired by Clemson. Sperduto comes away with it. Into the Tennessee zone. Offsides. 19:45 left here in this third period. Score remains 6-1. Clemson. In other sports news, Purdue is currently beating number 3 Michigan State 37-27. The Florida Panthers are on top of the Carolina Hurricanes 4-0. Puck gets sent into Tennessee zone. No ice. Kokoska on it. Loses possession to McEwen. Puck behind Shaw. Comes up to Blomqvist. Top of the circle now. Bunch comes away with it. Bunch gains the Clemson zone. Fires a shot. Sent just wide of Badger. Held in by Paulhart. He chips it down. Where Marino plays it. He says he's got 2 goals in him. 19 minutes left here in this third period. We'll see if that comes to fruition for him. Centered now. Magazzini trying to chip it forward. Battle for it along the half wall. As Kopp walks away. Gets run over by Magazzini and comes back for more. Magazzini takes him out again. Gers on it. And a penalty coming up. Penalty coming up on Magazzini for an elbow. From here, looked like a clean hit, but obviously I'm not on the ice, so I can't really tell. Doesn't help that Magazzini is about 6 inches taller than everybody else on the ice. Face-off one back by Clark. Barrett trying to clear. Kept in the zone. Gers now. Held at the line. Sent across for Blomqvist. Blomqvist down to McEwen. Centering try. Puck comes free. Blomqvist on it in the Clemson end now. 18:20 left in this third period. Blomqvist back with the puck. Near side half wall. Drops it there for McEwen. McEwen off the boards out into the neutral zone. On it now is Brucker. Pass gets sent all the way down. No ice. Badger there to play it for Clemson. Minute 15 left on the Magazzini elbowing minor. Bunch trying to gain possession. Taken off of it by Kopp. Sent into the Tennessee zone now. Bunch again. Clemson coming through. 2 Tennessee players run into each other. 3-on-1 for Clemson. Beautiful defensive play there by Barrett. Sent up now. Shot fired and blocked. Puck comes out of the zone now. No ice. Badger there to play it. 17:26 left in this third period. 40 seconds remain on the Magazzini minor. Cutting through the neutral zone. Shot fired. Saved there by Shaw. 17:17 left in this third period. Clemson out shooting the Vols 28-25. Face off to the left of Shaw, one back by King. Sent up by Sperduto, trying to clear, held in. Nicely there by Vanderleest. Sent all the way down, no icing. 25 seconds left on the Magazzini minor now. Picked up behind the net, Eggmeyer. Sent all the way across for McEwen. Picks it up at the hash marks. Picked off by Bunch. Bunch has King with him. Fires a shot blocked by Eggmeyer. King picks it up. Fires it again, blocked by McEwen. 3 seconds, 2, and even strength now. Magazzini out of the box. Carline jumping on the ice. King, Carline, Carter. The Tennessee forward line. Sperduto now. Skating through the Tennessee end. Gains the line. Gains the Clemson line. Loses possession there to Brucker, who sets up shop behind Badger. Puck still in the Clemson end. Blomqvist on it now. Blomqvist able to get it out of the zone. DeGenova there to pick it up. Sent over to Kokoska. Kokoska fires it in. Off the corner, big bounce. Comes to the side of the cage. Carline on it now, up for DeGenova. DeGenova walks the line, fires a shot, tipped in front by King and sent wide. King on it now. Trying to send it lower into the zone. Comes away with it. Dances around, gives it to Carline. Carline fires a shot. Saved there by Badger twice. Penalty coming up here to Clemson. And 2-minute minor for roughing here on Blomquist. Excuse me. Penalty coming to Eggmeyer. 15:41 left here in this third period. Tennessee on its 6th power play of the night. 1 for 5 so far. First power play line out for the Vols. Magazzini, Carter, Ingegneri, DeGenova, and Sperduto. Tied up along the half wall. Sent out, broken stick for the Clemson defenseman. Shaw plays it out for DeGenova. DeGenova gives it to Sperduto. He gains the Clemson line. Gets around 3 Clemson players. Skates all the way back to the top of the zone. Stops there, sends it across for DeGenova. DeGenova walks in, fires a pass over to Ingegneri, unable to control. Magazzini on it now, back to Ingegneri. Ingegneri in the corner. Up for Sperduto. Sperduto down for Carter. Carter leaves it there for Ingegneri in the corner. Ingegneri walking around, sends it up for DeGenova. Sends it back down for Ingegneri, fires across for Carter. Nobody home. Carter picks it up now. Sends it for Magazzini. Magazzini fires a shot, blocked in front and sent wide. DeGenova on it now, top of the circle. Down for Carter. Carter walks across, fires a shot, and swallowed up by Badger. And a scrum, a short-lived scrum in front of the net. And for you college football lovers, Cincinnati up 8 with 42 seconds left, with Tulsa knocking on the doorstep. Cincinnati trying to stay undefeated, and Magazzini getting a penalty here. Matching minors, probably for roughing. Face off to the right of Badger, won by Bunch. Bunch sends it up for King, jumps his stick. On all the way down, Kokoska there to play it. 45 seconds left on the penalty to Eggmeyer. Carline with the puck now in the neutral zone. Trying to send it across for Bunch. King finds King instead. King circles back. Stops there, bodied a little bit by Ferrone. Puck comes free. Kokoska on it for Tennessee. Chips it back for Carline. Carline for Bunch to King now. And another set of matching minors here with 14 minutes even left in this third period. Three guys in the box for Clemson, 2 in the box for Tennessee. It's getting pretty crowded. Meanwhile, in the Cincinnati-Tulsa game, possibly a game-changing fumble for Tulsa on the goal line. Currently under review. Face off to the right of Badger. Sent into the corner by Engineering. DeGenova on it now. Sent down for Marino. Marino trying to find DeGenova. Pass sent wide by Clemson. Sperduto taking Kopf off the puck. DeGenova battling for it along the half wall. Marino in there now too. Clemson comes away with it. Off the post. Shot fired, saved there by Shaw. Kopf on it for Clemson. Centering try. Shot fired. Sent wide. Even terms on the ice. Still 2 guys apiece in the box. Carter on his horse. Through the neutral zone into the Clemson end. Nobody home to center it to. Kopf on it now for Clemson. Sends it up. Sperduto there to play it in the neutral zone. Sperduto circling back around. Taken off of it. Able to get it to Carter in the neutral zone. Carter loses possession. To Bryant. Gets sent all the way in where Tolk plays it behind Shaw. Up to Gers. Gers unable to control. Held in by Bridges. Shot fired by Blomqvist. Blocked by Tolk. He has it in the corner now. Off the boards and out. Into the neutral zone. Picked off by King. King through the neutral zone. Gains the Clemson end. Gets around all the Clemson defenders into the corner now, trying to center it for Gers. King in the corner, tied up. Sends it up for Donovan. Donovan winds up, fires, and sends it wide. Gers picks it up in the far corner. Sends it across for King, trying to find him. Picked off. Into the Tennessee end now. Donovan on it for Tennessee. Battle for it behind the goal line. Donovan trying to clear. The official gets in the way. On and out for Clemson is Bryant. Bryant trying to center it. Regains possession behind the net. Loose in front. Shaw is there to cover up. 11:33 left in this third period. Fourth line grinders out there now for Tennessee. Paulhart battling for it. Duffy sends it to Paulhart. Up for Northern. Northern to Hamill. Hamill trying to find Duffy on the zone exit. Duffy sends it down to Paulhart. Paulhart sends it across for Barrett. Barrett loses the puck. Walks in. Shot, scores! Between the legs, Romeo makes it 7-1. 11:10 left here in this third period. In other Tennessee sports news, Tennessee is currently beating 18th ranked Kentucky 7-0 with 12.5 minutes left in the first quarter. King wins it back to Barrett, over to Paulhart now. Paulhart up for Carter. Centering try for King. King able to gain the line. Puck comes back into the Tennessee zone. Picked up by Tennessee. Paulhart on it. Trying to find Carter. Paulhart on it again. Wraps it all the way around for Carline. Carline trying to find King. And it's picked off by Romeo. Barrett gets beat 2-on-1 the other way. Nice defensive play there by Paulhart to break up that pass. Paulhart lays the hammer on Stapleton. Held in now by Romeo. Romeo hit hard by King. King comes away with the puck. 10:20 left in this third period. Over for Carter. Carter finds a streaking Carline. Carline gains the Clemson line. Loses possession. Romeo on it now. Carline to King. King has Marino. Marino Whiffs on the shot. King with it now. Finds Kokoska at the top of the zone. Kokoska fires shot blocked in front. Kokoska picks up the rebound. Tries again. Carline now in the corner. Wraps it around for Marino. Marino bodied by Blomquist. Blomquist out of the Clemson end. Gains the Tennessee line now. One-on-one with Sperduto. Gets around him. Ran hard into the boards. Kokoska on it now for Tennessee. 9:30 left. Chips it off and out to Pete Bunch. Bunch finds Marino. Marino trying to dance around the defenseman. Nice play there. All the way across for Owen Turner. Owen Turner off the post. Marino now finds Bunch. Bunch gains the Clemson line. Gets around the defenseman. Bunch fires a shot off the outside of the cage. Vanderlest loses the puck. Bunch comes away with it. Back into the Clemson end. Bunch taken off the puck by Blomquist. Fired into the Tennessee end now. 8:50 left in this third period. Sent all the way down. No icing here. Gers putting pressure on Dubose. Dubose chips it out of play. 8:33 left in this third period. Face-off won by Clemson. Tied up. Magazzini comes away with it over to Donovan. Donovan sends it down behind Badger. Clemson comes away with it. McEwen now gets around DeGenova. Donovan there to play it. Wraps it up. Nobody home. Clark able to clear. Kopp battling with Magazzini. And a penalty coming up here to Clemson. Shot fired. Saved there by Badger. Clark on it now. Another early whistle by the officials calling that penalty. Tennessee going on their 7th power play of the night. 1 for 6 so far. Penalty to Kopf for interference. Face off to the right of Badger. Marino with the puck now for Tennessee. Sends it up for Carline, up for King. King walks the line. Fires a shot. Blockered away by Badger and out of play. Face off again to the right of Badger. Won this time by Clemson. King holds the line. Over to Kokoska. Back to King. King winds up, fires. Sends it high. Bunch able to play it. Over for Carline at the hash marks. Up for King now. King to Kokoska. Kokoska walks in. Finds Bunch. Plays it to Carline at the hash marks. Back up for King. King now fires shot. Glove down by Badger. 7:28 left here in this third period. Minute 28 left on the Tennessee power play. One back by Magazzini. Shot fired and sent wide. DeGenova on it now. Walks the line down for Magazzini. Magazzini able to chip it around where Engineeri will play it. Engineeri along the half wall in the corner now. Battling for it. Magazzini leaves it there for Sperduto. Sperduto walks the line. Sends it over for Engineering. Engineering down for Carter. Picks it up on his backhand. Up for DeGenova. DeGenova can't hold his footing. 2-on-1 break here. DeGenova back. And Clemson scores a shorthanded goal to make it 8-1. 6:52 left here in the third. 52 seconds left on the Tennessee power play. Face-off won by Bunch. Plays it back for King to Kokoska now. Back for King. Sends it up for Bunch. Bunch gains the Clemson line. Leaves it there for Carline, who sends it up for King. Back down to Carline now. Carline for Bunch. Bottom of the circle. Tied up now. Carline comes away with it. A little extra from Bunch. Bunch. Loose in front. Fires. Saved there by Badger. Bunch on it now. Fires shot. Saved there by Badger. Carline picks up the rebound. Back to Bunch at the hash marks. He walks down. Finds Carline at the hash marks. Carline to King. King walks the line. Fires shot. Glove down by Badger. 6 minutes even left in this third period. Face off to the left of Badger. Won by Clemson. Kopf on it now. Donovan holds the line for Tennessee. Gers on it. Loses possession to Dubose. Clark on it, tied up. Sends it all the way around where Dubose picks it up. Picked off by Magazzini. And a penalty coming up. To Clemson. Kopf going back to the box. The 8th power play of the night for Tennessee. .535 left here in this third period. Won by Bunch. King with it now. Walks the blue line. Cuts to the middle. Fires shot. Blocked in front. Another shot. Saved there by Badger. Badger standing on his head here the last few minutes for Clemson. Won by Bunch. Carline trying to find King. Picked off by McEwen. And he sends it all the way down. Shaw plays it there for Kokoska. Up for Carline now. Carline finds King with speed. Trying to get around the defenseman. Kokoska has possession in the neutral zone for Tennessee. Taking off the puck for a brief second, sends it back into the Clemson end. And he regains possession in the neutral zone. Kokoska wraps it all the way around. Carline there to pick it up. Sends it up for King. King back down for Carline. Jumps his stick. Carline for Bunch, back to Carline. Bunch regains possession to Carline now. Up for King. King walks the line, winds up. Decides not to shoot, sends it over for Carline. Carline down for Bunch. Bunch, fire shot, scores! Pete Bunch on the power play. Makes it 8-2 with 4.5 left here in this third period. .425 left in this third period. Magazzini, Clark, Gers, the forward lineup for Tennessee. One by Magazzini, back to Barrett. Barrett trying to find Clark as it gets sent in by Blomquist. Paulhart on it now, far corner. Wraps it around for Barrett. Barrett back for Paulhart. Back to Barrett. Barrett finds Magazzini, unable to control. Blomquist chips it ahead, back into the Tennessee end. Barrett there to play. Paulhart takes Stapleton off the puck. Sent back in. Delayed offsides. Paulhart on it. Clark unable to control. Back in. Clark regains possession now. Sends it down for Barrett. Barrett wraps it around for Paulhart. Paulhart back for Barrett. 3:25 left in the third period. They're just playing catch now behind the goal line. Barrett can't control that last pass. Clemson coming away with it. Carnell. Gers plays it back for Paulhart. Paulhart back for Barrett. Barrett up for Clark. Clark trying to find Magazzini. Gets Gers instead. Gers leaves it there for Magazzini. Unable to control. Eggmeyer taken out by Magazzini. Duffy gains the line. Duffy walks in. Fires shot. Blocker down by Badger. Northern with the shot. Fires it just wide. Benedetto on it now. Loses possession. Duffy on it in the corner. Duffy tied up as it comes out into the neutral zone. Donovan sends it back in. Benedetto wraps it around. Nobody home. Northern there for Tennessee. Lets it go out for Tolk. Tolk trying to send it across for Donovan. Hamill on it now. Centering try for Donovan. Clemson has possession. Sent down. Big hit from Tolk. Donovan with it now. Battling for it behind the net. Up for Duffy to Hamill now. Hamill all the way across for Carter. Carter fires a shot. Blockered aside by Badger. Held in by Tolk. Carter another shot off the outside of the cage. Tolk able to play that puck. King gets it out of the zone. Sent back in by the Clemson defenseman. Carter on it now for Tennessee. Up for Carline. Carline unable to control. Carline on his horse. Played up now for Owen Turner. Owen Turner bodied by King. King trying to center it. Finds Carline. Carline centering try for Carter. Tolk with it to Donovan. Donovan fires shot blocked in front by Dubose. Tied up now along the half wall. 55 seconds left in this third period. Carter plays it back for Tolk, who plays it over for Donovan. King now for Tennessee. Loses possession to Owen Turner. King. Donovan now in the Tennessee end. 25 seconds. He plays it for Tolk, who lets it go all the way through for Northern. Northern fires it down. No icing. 15 seconds now. Up to Donovan. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will do it for the game. Clemson with the 8-2 win. tonight and the 8-4 victory last night. That'll do it this weekend. Join us next weekend as we take on Appalachian State.